Could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dublin Shamrocks and the Green Bay Packers. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Mike 5. Mike 5-4. Not today, you are. Not today. Kill. Flare. Check 37. Hatchet. Switch. 5 wide.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. 25 yards that time. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Hey, Mike 52. 52's the mic. 52's the mic. Here we go. Alert. Here we go. Check 52's the mic. Check 52.
Throwing now is Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
To throw again on second down. Allen, and that's complete to Jesse James. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. Third down. Here's McCaffrey. And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. Here we go with McCaffrey. And we'll get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Jackson forced out to his left. He'll run it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run with Elliott. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Man, he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd, and that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. Right. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down.
Touchdown.
Running with Elliott. And he will have the first down, but he
you
winds up
pushed me to
taking
the
a
first
pretty good
down.
shot that time. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1,
You
but it
pushed me
pays
to the
off.
first
They
down.
convert. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Flush to his right. And he finds Tyler Croft. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll go down at the 28.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's able to get
that pays all this money. You have to break it
down
fucking
at the 25.
Hey.
It's a 1st down following a gain of 3.
Dang.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down.
Got him, no. Why did
And
you?
the coverage terrific there.
Bro,
As it's knocked down and incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for.
He was
But
beat.
it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10
God,
from the
he was
25. Now it's Jackson. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line.
Some bum ass.
That was good for
quarterback I had to
17
sign.
yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. After 1-7.
Yeah, I mean, I came in last year myself. So I came in like, I don't think so. I came in like 2-4. I was already in the middle of the season.
Now Elliott. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5.
No, I try not to do that.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Jackson.
Oh, my God. Why didn't I
intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. I'll tell you what, credit is due there on them.
Ain't no way you got hurt by Lamar. And I missed a lot, actually. I missed a lot, but that's what I zoomed it and missed a lot. That was a touchdown.
When you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. His first carry of their
shoot, I'll tell myself, I dropped 2 other leads. I was like, now I'll finish this one out.
Really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. On the ground, McCaffrey.
Bro, my line ain't getting no pressure. I get no pressure. I ain't got pressure in 2 years.
Christian McCaffrey. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Oh, man, what? Must be nice.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
It seemed like even in this league, it seemed like the AFC was where like a lot of the users went.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I don't think a lot of people like the whole fantasy joint,
at the line,
honestly.
Ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Oh, yeah,
a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts
go between 12 and
25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early.
Real smart.
Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. Throwing again on
second
down, but this time it's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and it's 3rd and short. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Jackson from the shotgun.
Come on!
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Man.
Landon Collins. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Johnson was the intended receiver.
Man, you were nowhere near that man.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's
Bro, what?
How many times we watch 14?
I don't know what happened there.
Giving chase,
I don't know what happened. I didn't blitz, actually. No, I didn't.
And Isabella.
No, that's what I'm saying. I didn't.
But the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
Nope, I know for a fact.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective,
I actually pushed him back into a pass.
All right, because once he took off,
I don't know.
Face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country.
I don't know, but
speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
You got 1%.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Now, hey, I know that's what Jack was saying too. It's like he ain't had no money. That's why he wanted Tyler Lockett. Like, bro, you don't want Lockett. He gonna drop everything.
Ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is
you ain't gonna get me slipping
for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're gonna get all these points back on one
you
drive.
should have kept coming.
You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half.
Bro, why does he keep throwing it way over there? Oh my God. I'm about to put this nigga down.
Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they will take over.
I sure am. Bro, he's throwing, like literally, I'm throwing the ball up the field and he's throwing it to the right. I'm throwing the ball like to street and he's throwing it to the right.
It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes.
When you spend your first-round pick on a pass rusher, you are absolutely counting on him to be an impact player. And there you go. Right away, he gets to the quarterback.
And guess what? Likely the first of many that we're going to see from that young man. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. On play action, Allen. He's going to look deep down the field.
Bro, that's just...
complete. 20, 10, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown.
And that's the same thing. Same as that. That's, now you see what I'm saying when I'm saying I'm throwing the ball upfield and he's throwing it to the right. Literally throwing it the same way.
He's having a nice
honestly, I think that's Lamar's problem. Like, I think his throw power is pretty low.
What can still come? I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter.
And you know his name.
Before this game is over.
And Lambeau now after the touchdown.
Between him and Cam, it's wrapped. No, ever. Like, man, y'all killing me. I'm better to roll. Honestly, I'm better to roll out and to get him to throw it longer than I am to him doing it straight ahead.
At least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally I'm the one
preaching patience.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson being chased out left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll get this down only to about
it may not even be used. It might be my damn line.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of
and he was like, yeah, this is better than all the teams out there. I'm like,
I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
A big
I was about to say, bro, Jake, how did you get off like that?
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off.
No, I didn't have him. It started off with, who was the quarterback? It was Cam. Cam was my quarterback.
From just inside the 10. 10 carry now for Elliott. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
It was Cam and somebody else. Sorry.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We'll remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Early down stuff.
It seemed like unless it's just me, but it seemed like the what's the name was super high. Like they, I don't know if they did something to the.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards.
But
now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And the catch made by Johnson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
Bro, my man didn't even want to hold. He didn't even want to hold the block. What? Oh, they can't see it. He just let him go.
And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone.
And I missed. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I missed square in the middle of the
Not
in the middle of the
punch
field.
it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high.
He was by himself too. I just missed him.
Saying, hey,
I was running the ball the whole play.
We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about
I was running the whole way.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. Watch that. Mike 52. Hey, Haywood. 52's the mic, boys. 52. It's our time.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Bro, did you see that? Did you see that? Yo, I'm done. Yo, hey, I'm done. Did you just see that?
Mike Evans, 93 yards.
Yo, did you see that though? Did you see?
Continue to pour it on.
I heard a coach talk about those late in the half scores, especially ones that give your team a
quit. I ain't gonna quit because I don't want to mess up your stats. Nah, them big stats right there, especially for either Allen or your receiver. I ain't gonna do you like that. I ain't like that. And like I said, it's Madden, but you saw that
here in this first half. That's fielded in the end zone.
Wow, I had my man sitting here playing defense, lockdown defense in basketball. Negro's tired.
The offense back out there.
It ain't gonna matter.
Ready for their next drive.
It ain't gonna matter. We done gained way too much.
Position not great. Time to call it a half. Wouldn't you say? And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Landon Collins. And he's able to get it back to right.
Hey, Lamar got to go. He's not even, I feel like he's not even getting the ball up there.
But remember, it's all about the ball.
Yeah,
and without the ball,
I'm even throwing it up, like forward.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the
I'm even throwing it like I'm leading him all the way. I'm not even doing. Here's what's bad. I'm like lobbing. I'm not even trying to zip it there because I know the zip is gonna come short.
It's now
2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
He was, bro. The last 3 plays was beat.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime
I'll wait till
report.
they kick.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26.
Yeah, he was going to get hit. Yeah, let me see what this nigga throw percentage because he's killing me right now. He's about to come out anyway. It don't matter what it is. It don't even matter. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's not gonna matter. We're gonna keep Lamar in. Maybe that's what's crazy, right? Like, and I'm literally leading. Like I'm pushing the left joystick up. Like, yo, get there. Don't matter. Nothing's happening.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained.
I feel like
their whole team down and
what's the
find a way to get back in.
Oh my God! Yo,
you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Now it's Jackson.
Well, that's the big drawback to this.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Just can't get out of their way
really
treating
me like some bullshit.
An avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them.
Hey, do you see this? I've never played this. This is terrible. This is terrible. I've never played this bad. This is killing me right now. I'm definitely not playing no more tonight. I got a playoff game tonight. Not happening. Nah, I don't need no bad juju. Nope.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
Hey, Delta.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Allen now on first down. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes.
Some made-up person that's good all of a sudden from
like
JD's
that, they won't
team.
be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, he sent me him and the dude Myers for
They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down. But
Jalen Ramsey. He ain't even re-signed
that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
And the
Didn't
job
re-sign him,
becomes
like,
twice
dude,
as difficult now.
you,
After
didn't
the
re-sign
sack,
him.
it's 2nd and 20.
And then he, I don't know if he didn't have enough money or what.
And that'll be incomplete. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play.
Right.
They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Allen. James has got it. Complete.
Oh, my God.
And he'll go down inside the 30. How about 25 yards
That's
on
what I'm
3rd
saying.
down? They'll take it. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine.
I mean, I don't know what I did today.
A 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in
I
this
don't know what I did
performance.
today.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Push him back.
From the 22, Allen under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back.
I mean, he is a beast.
31.
Like, the dude is a beast, though. He really is. I want to say he's an X factor too. I think he's an X factor, matter of fact.
Going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
52's the Mike. Hey, let's get in them holes. Chef. Out.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And the throw there going to be
They don't want to give me
incomplete.
nothing. I mean, not a damn thing. I'm over here hitting the triangle so hard.
The defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No,
My man just took his hands up. Like, what is going on?
I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle.
What's the name said? Somebody did say McKenna. They didn't have a man sign the kicker either.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky.
Dude, you may not be able to get. You may not be able to get Cam. Cam is like 18 million.
Things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line.
Hey, man,
We all know
Matt don't want me to have
want
nothing.
to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game,
Madden said you're not getting nothing
right
today.
here, right now. That return just set them up for points,
It's cool.
and it needs
It's
to be
cool,
a
man.
touchdown, not a field goal.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing.
Yeah, I don't know. Your X factor like just stood there too. I seen
That's
that.
going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw is Jackson.
Wow. Where did this nigga come from?
Johnson, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jalen Smith gets to him for a gigantic loss of 19 yards.
Did you see this? Did you see that?
Now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 30. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards.
They really don't like me.
And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Elsewhere around the NFL, third quarter now in Los Angeles, and that lead there for the Rams is extended.
I got two, but
and we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard.
And that's another thing I like. Well, you can move anybody anywhere.
Second and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Especially once. I mean, I think everybody's kind of like that in all the leagues I'm in. Everybody's like, hey, let's just finish. It's going to be it's a day to advance.
They'll keep it on the ground. Alexander. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 8 yards there.
He didn't even go nowhere.
They're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first.
Damn, we got to stop for one.
That'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Middle. Mike's 59. Come on, baby.
Going for it on 4th down. Allen into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Get your ass up. I was like, no, this ain't he might throw a fumble.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Nah, I pulled my own man back because I thought he was going to run.
Target.
So I just happened to be there. I just happened to be at the spot when you threw it. Because I was coming up for run support.
Back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. Like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go. Because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
He wasn't going to make it. His slow ass. I didn't realize Zeke didn't have no breakaway speed. I probably wouldn't have signed him, quite honestly.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
Like I have the ability to go in and change it? Or do they have to change it? Gotcha, okay.
You got tight weapon. You got tight right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
I'm telling you, man, it's whoever has it. What the fuck?
And now here's another interception.
Hey, he's got to go. He's got to go.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2000...
And that's caught inside the 30.
Touchdown,
Packers. Mike Evans, 76 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time.
It's going to be, I don't know. Is it going to be Mike, though?
This is why you want to
Mike got what, 2?
They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that as well.
I ain't seen a development game with a quarterback. I want to say in like 3 seasons. Like 1 season I got 2 of.
So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here.
Yeah, I got a 2-1, and his rookie season. I mean, they didn't have nobody on the team. First of all, Miami is terrible.
Now at the line,
but I ended up getting him to a superstar.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. This offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 17. Dancing to his left. He's going to Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up.
Yo, I've never died like, oh my God, yo.
Well, Parker, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the fourth quarter.
Bro, I never dive like that. I always fly. Like, I don't know why. I'm thinking, what was he doing? Like, what's
so symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out.
Yeah. Man, hey, so, look, Lamar got to go. Let me go get Randall Cunningham just to play with him. Like, Lamar got to go. He really is. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he is nice, but he's bullshitting this one.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Tighten up. Recon, 132 fighters.
At the 19-yard line.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Allen. And this is caught
and that's a hell of a catch, because that was a pick.
His big day receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over 200 yards now on the afternoon. They'll try to run with McCaffrey.
Bro, hit that in.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, high 7.
52, Mike, 52. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Where's 52? What?
On 2nd and goal. Allen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get
Hey, I swear to God, he was hidden in the letters. I'm not even going to
the intended target. Now they get a 4th quarter pick.
Oh, man, Woo,
Okay, so
there we go.
Let's
go, fellas.
Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will
Bro,
tell you
what
one
in the
thing or
fuck is
another.
going
That's
on?
a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy
It was just a
points
pure
here.
dive. That's all it was. I'm just trying to run the ball and not get my ass. That's all it was. It was a dive.
4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Jackson now. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jalen Smith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick.
This is ridiculous.
51 yards on the punt there. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
McCaffrey. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down.
I played him back. I knew you was gonna juke, so I just played him back. He's normally moving that though. You right? Yeah, he's normally out of there on that one.
From the 31,
And he just straight up pushed me off.
And that'll be incomplete.
Yo, did you see? That was a
pretty
pick.
good shot as he tried to pull that.
But did you see that they moved me off of
Hang
me?
on, 3rd
I was going. They moved me to the white dude, number 39, whoever that is. They moved me to my safety instead of leaving me in the corner. So that should have been a pick.
Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Damn. Who? Oh, you talking about yours? It automatically does that?
Converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
5 wide. We got double up.
They'll try the left side. It's Alexander. And the play is blown up.
Hey, just don't play McCaffrey because I'm telling you, I can see it now. Injury, broken ribs, 10 weeks. Like, forget it.
4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today.
This ain't number what, 50?
From the left hash,
45?
52-yard attempt. And get this one through. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Shit, lucky. I'm on 24 seconds.
Back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How did they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way.
Did he catch it? Yo, Madden,
get them some
space. Madden is on one.
And try to make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for him throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So
I ain't going.
Step up here. We'll see.
I ain't going.
So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 3rd and long. Jackson, Jalen Smith, able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he's able to get it out there. This is a pretty good kick.
Hey, what's bad is you blocked it. I feel like you blocked it, and it still let it off.
And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10.
McCaffrey should have got hurt right there.
Score now on our NFL scoreboard.
He should have got hurt.
Hey, 52, 56, 56. Motion.
So Allen's going to look to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you can still take shots like that downfield.
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock.
He said it's a skinning out there. No, you don't even want to know what Madden's doing right now.
You throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Watch the pass.
To throw again. Allen.
Oh.
And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football.
I can't
because
believe
if
that.
it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion on both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Here's Allen. He's going to let this go for the end zone.
Bro, did you see
That'll
that?
be incomplete. They took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all.
Now you see what I have been dealing with all damn game.
What's right
like,
in this
dude,
game
who are you throwing it to?
Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead?
Is it windy?
Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions, right?
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice, where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
Coming to you, coming to you.
Huh? Yeah, it's still, yeah.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback.
He said, fuck that shit.
On 2nd and 15 now. Jackson will get her here. It's complete. And they'll work this down to the
Nah, it ain't that deep. Like I said, bro. Like this league and another league, like I don't really care about it, honestly. My money league, that's where I'm the Dolphins at.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were.